Fucking face mask. Fuck you.
Right away, and we may have a face mask here right at the
literally,
No
it
face
cuts
mask.
back to the game as he's catching the ball in the end zone. I'm like, oh wow, that works.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands
let's
having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call
Take
it.
it, you're streaming.
Yes.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. He's got it to Hilton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A nice gain of 21 yards.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher.
Oh, my God,
that's
someone gets off
translated
for holding
well in
and
the
they'll
National
flip out.
Football League.
That it
God
has. When he
damn
has
it.
to make that throw on the
Mother
line, he's
effort.
got plenty of arm to do it.
I knew it too. Like, I didn't even look at the all line. I had that feeling like someone's going to get called for holding.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
I mean, generally what happens is when you blitz.
From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Oh, come on, Winston.
T.Y. Hilton, the
Famous
intended
Jameis.
receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have
But
to
he
keep
was
throwing his
open. He
way.
would have caught the ball if
benefits
Winston had just
could be
thrown
great.
it
You throw
properly.
it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Winston. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
God, I was
You
thinking
can
about
see the
trading.
time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game
Who?
because it was evident right there.
Sharp.
It looks like a
Tajay
simple
Sharp.
pitch and catch,
The
but you and I
CPU
both
offered me
know
a trade, so I was...
that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Again, it's Winston.
And of course, what the fuck?
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. T.Y. Hilton. His 4th touchdown on the year. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. Greg Joseph on for the extra point.
Oh, right. No, I like it.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Okay, what the fuck was that?
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I probably shouldn't call this play.
Down the man inside, down the man.
Or it might work.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Oh, he's going to air it out.
Oh, come on.
Fuck. I overran it. Fuck me.
A big play here for
I
the
thought that was
Bills.
getting picked, and then all of a sudden...
I was trying to pick it, and I overran
Pretty
it.
good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in
It's
there.
literally
And you know what a lot of teams
Carson
do
Wentz
when they
didn't know how
decide
to
to throw a
fucking throw
post
it.
route because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
On the ground, this is Johnson. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
120. Hey, tight down. There you go.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson.
He said
And running room
no.
scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Check 15. Recon, 132 fighter. Here 5-7.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh, you suck.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside. Followed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ready.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. This is Michel on the counter. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And it's complete. Hooper. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Ready? White 25. 54 Mike. Watch the run, watch the run.
Winston now to throw on first down. To Michel on the
Oh,
street.
come on, Michel.
And he got
Stiff
blown
on
up,
them.
losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play.
Even if he's
and it'll
stiff
bring
on
up
him,
a second and 14.
My guys know that play very well.
Ready? Black 22. Black 54. Black 54. I'm coming for you. You mine. Easy. Hey. Let's go.
To throw, Winston. Looking deep for Hilton. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air again with Winston. Complete to Hilton.
Oh, come on.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Bills' 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Winston. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. T.Y. Hilton with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the team...
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Wentz to throw. Caught here by Conley. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Center. Hang in there.
On first down, Wentz. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Wentz now to throw. And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. And Johnson dinged up a bit. Still down. Hopefully nothing serious. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Wentz. He finds McKinnon, complete.
Jumped up
and they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line.
Right?
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
5-9.
Now Wentz again. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's find 7. Watch the ship.
Now a play fake. Wentz. He'll take a shot to the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. These kickers now, used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Green, Timothy. Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
From the gun, Winston. And the catch made by Hilton. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, you know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 26-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Winston. And finding the tight end Hooper.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He was an error. Still.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Working out of the gun, Winston.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, come on.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
And I'm going to miss it again. Oh,
and this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. Or maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer.
Last time I stopped it too soon, and the other time it went like
a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it?
2 inches past the marker.
Just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game, are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that.
You know
That's
me.
a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On play action, Wentz.
Oh, you little fucking bitch.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy.
Damn,
What a
boogeyman.
play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. The Bills on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, it's Wentz. Going for the deep ball. Trying to fit it in the middle,
there's a
but it's
flag.
intercepted.
There's a pass interference, I think,
Hooked
on
out
the
by
defense.
DJ Swearinger.
I saw the dude tackled right next to him.
Yep.
Fucking idiot.
So
Fucking
a
just
big
tackles
chunk
the
of yardage
guy.
will be marked off there for
Like,
that
come on,
You
man.
know why receivers
Come
and the guys throwing
on.
the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain
tackle the
over
guys if
30
he
yards
crossed
of
the
real
field.
estate on that one.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Here we go. 180. Go, D. Let's go. Kill.
Throwing is Wentz. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now Wentz. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill,
I guess.
his 4th
Yeah, the ball
touchdown
crossed
on
the plane, I
year,
saw.
as his guys are back
As he was
within a
getting spun
single
down.
score. Gano the extra
One-score
point.
game.
And that slices the lead down to
Damn pass
17-10.
interference.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like the computer
Gano
player,
now
like
following
he
the touchdown here to kick it
cut a
away.
break on that one. If he hadn't, he shouldn't have tackled him. Like that was just dumb. I don't know
This
what
will
the
not be
computer was doing in
returnable.
that
It's out of the
fucking
back of
play.
the end zone for a touchback.
Hope that's okay. Just get that.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but it's still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead.
Well, come on, let's leave him like fucking wide fucking open.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Right on the right side.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a loose football.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
But
Booker's
in wide.
Take advantage.
Oh, so it's not a fumble, even though you forgot like the. I guess it matters stat-wise. You doesn't turn it over. But...
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought
it's saying first and goal
and start over.
Wait, what? That is odd.
When it's nowhere near the first thing. Okay, I released that, but okay.
That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know,
way to go, EA.
Don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely, he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. It's Hill, complete. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here
because
on the road,
I expected a run.
Huge score.
That's how they got it done.
Every team has confidence.
I came out with a 4-4 base defense, and
the
linebacker blitz, and he grew over the top.
Guess what? Just what you
Yeah,
said.
I should have known better, but I
back that they can win in the
I
second
thought he
half.
was going to run out the half. That was my bad.
I decided to pull Bruce Arians. No risk it, no biscuit.
No, I mean, you were well in your right to. I'm not mad. I tip my cap to you. Well played.
25-yard line.
That's not on my defense. That's just on user with one mindset, and the other user had a different mindset. I was also hoping, if you did take a shot, that my defense was going to get home like last time.
Yeah.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance? And down he goes.
Okay, I definitely passed it to Hill, but okay. I really hate this game sometimes.
Came in there hard on the blitz and got
I'm not going to break my controller
behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Wentz. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A nice pick up there. 19 yards. And they're set up better for
Just give Hill all sorts of room, guys. It's all good.
Yeah.
So I think he found the hole in the zone, to be honest.
Go. 20.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
That was Kuechly that came in there.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Let's see.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wentz. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kamale Correa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now Wentz. Complete. It's Johnson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Wentz now right at the 300-yard mark with still a quarter plus to go. It's 1st and 10. That one complete to Hill. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
That play really worked for me.
With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I'll tell you, Coach, pretty fast. And I'm pretty sure he's faster than any of my defensive backs.
And that will tie us at 24.
So, yeah. He's going to torch anything and anybody. It's okay, though. It's only a tie game.
Hopefully my D can stop him.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as a fair catch. A signal for and take it.
Wasn't too bad, though.
I don't even know if my stinks actually go. I don't think it is. It stinks anything in the top corner. Okay.
Oh, fuck it.
No, it is. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, it is. I just didn't see the on anything.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening
drive? Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Yeah, you're
right. After
alive.
the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
No, for some reason I was taking the on-air.
From the shotgun, it's Winston.
All right, let's fucking leave him wide open again. Come on.
Past the 20.
Everybody came on the next
play. And we'll get this in the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon.
Hey,
the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Or WWE, one of the two.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up.
It's a shame that he's on
the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score?
Yeah, well, we're
just one play to move all the receivers. Way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
He's actually my tight end, or one of them.
Wentz going to throw. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Right. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here's Wentz to throw. Gets this one to Hill.
And
he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
To throw, it's Wentz.
Are you kidding me, dude? You could have picked it up and just let it sail over your head.
Yeah, my guys do the same thing.
Oh, my
extra point away now from tying this football game. Gano for the extra point.
3 times that play worked.
And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
For a touchdown.
I don't know. I've been playing cover 2.
Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard.
I know,
as the
right?
kicks away here. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Maybe I should stop playing press.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, it's Michelle. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Carl Joseph from a safety spot to make the play.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jameis to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
wasn't a flag because he had the ball in his hand.
So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good.
Didn't?
And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. He got 29 yards that time.
What do you suggest, Coach? All right.
Here we go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Wentz.
Ah, shit.
Oh, come on, guys.
Catch
that shit, man.
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back.
Yeah, I hate when they do that. They don't
have to think on early downs like that first down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They fake the give. Now Wentz.
Oh, come on, Keith. Pick it up.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
There you are.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Wentz now to throw. Screenplay.
For fuck's sake.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Just take
he
the
loses
points.
4, and it brings up 4th. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
This is definitely better than our playoff game.
Yeah. Well, like I said, my defense isn't the greatest.
Well, I mean, mine's kind of dying.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Part of it is also, I'm like, being bonehead.
1st down, Winston.
Come on. Oh, come on.
30, the 20, 10, touchdown, Jaguars.
I would have laughed at her because I did that.
T.Y. Hilton. 75 yards. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better
Nope.
now.
I'm with you on that.
Into heavy
Fuck.
traffic, and it's intercepted.
Unless you finally picked up on that part.
Randall, and to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Just a little bit of a rough
Finally
stretch.
ran a
6
cover
interceptions
three,
now in these last 2 weeks combined.
Well, I
know the
picked
easy
up
thing
on,
is to go back
on
to
that goal line
mechanics,
stand. I
football,
ran a
things
bunch
of
of
that
cover
nature.
3.
I'm also wondering,
So I
Yeah.
picked up on it.
what
I'm
he's
like,
seeing on defense.
that worked
Has
pretty
the scouting
well.
report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
It's only like his first turnover, right? Second, maybe? First or second. It's not bad.
Ready. Blue ready. 42's the mark.
I think I've only had 2 picks.
Second down, defense, let's go. Anyway, kill, turn it up. Kill, turn it up. Check.
Following the interception, Winston. That's complete to Sharp. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They run the counter. Michelle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
54. Mike 54.
Now Winston.
Ah!
And this is
Oh,
going to be
come on.
Oh, they
What a
one-handed.
catch at the 10.
Fucking T.Y.
Good
Hilton.
14
Fuck
on
you.
that one, and a first down.
What a catch.
Then again, I'm
and
sure you're saying the same
one-handed,
thing
and
about
I'm
Hill.
starting to lose
Yeah.
my awe about the play, and
Goes
maybe I
both
shouldn't.
ways.
How much of this is the
I gotta
player?
improve my D.
How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they
Not
do
my
have
dick,
a little
my D.
grip to them.
They
don't
need that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the
Not
NFL,
Matthews,
the competition
okay.
committee, some other places.
What's that?
They're
I'm
talking
not
about
Matthews
examining those
alone.
gloves to see if they're
Yeah.
having too much of an effect on the game.
To 2nd and goal at the Bills' 9-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Winston.
That was...
Oh, pick it up!
Defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's
Catch
third
it,
down.
don't drop it.
They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because at least you're there, knocking the ball away, offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield, and you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the
Dude,
road.
you almost could
Yeah,
you
he
almost
would be
rolled in the
very
end zone.
close to a first down.
Yeah, he
but I
did.
see the closed fist of the referee,
Whatever.
and that means
Yeah, I'll take
4th
it.
down.
I would. I still have to score a touchdown in order to be
Yeah.
close.
Yeah. Well, I initially was going to run it on that play and just try to get a couple yards, and then I saw you load the box.
So
I
on
was like,
4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The kick by Joseph is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game.
Feels like
From a
Super Bowl.
defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're
versus the
saying, hey,
Eagles.
we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them
Carson
to a
Wentz
field
had
goal
over 400
means that
yards.
they do have a
How do you
chance
lose
to
the
come back and
game?
win this game.
Man, I really wish my doctor's after you fucking phone.
What?
My sleep apnea machine's not working, and I'm a little frustrated with that.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
No,
wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Definitely got it.
Tyreek Hill, 76.
Nah, now it's tied again.
As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
If I don't pooch punt, yeah, that's good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up
Holy
and
shit.
good. And we are tied here in the
I didn't
fourth
expect
quarter.
him to be wide open.
I probably called a bad play or something. But yeah, good job.
So here comes the kickoff.
Carson
now,
Wentz with
all
6
even
touchdown
here
passes.
in this fourth quarter.
Problem is that his counterpart also
And
has
that'll carry
6
over the back line of the end zone
Yeah.
for a touchback.
Famous Jameis.
They're gonna. I think the other guys are gonna look at this game and be like, "Holy shit!
Yeah,
Is there any defense in that game?" No,
not really.
no.
Both of us were sucking at playing defense.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline, field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
Face mask.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6
That's what happened
points.
when I tell them to be
But also have to
aggressive.
remember, they did put points
Yeah.
on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
And they go
Not
for the
easily
strip.
done.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. The drive starts with a completion left side. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing, Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
Roughing the passer.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Michelle.
Damn.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the
running
backfield. They'll
is
wind up
just
losing
not
3 yards here.
an
And
option,
it'll bring up
guys.
a 2nd and 13.
It's just not gonna happen.
Maybe not.
Getting down
Unless
to the
we
good
wanna go
stuff.
backwards.
All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
It's just not work out well.
Might create another league just to give us some practice on D.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome
wanna
you
join?
back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now on 2nd and 13. Winston, that is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Winston to throw. And he can't quite pick it.
I was playing him underneath.
So far, that probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Quit with the deflections. Just fucking pick that. You had that.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
Yeah,
as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
They both have quick strike ability. And then at least, yeah, I mean, yeah.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Joseph is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done.
The damn ball. There we go.
The great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 120!
Yeah, he literally stuck his arm, like, literally right through Hill's shoulder. And seriously?
Empty!
Back to throw. Now a desperation
Come
throw
on.
deep downfield.
Oh, you fucking
and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, fuck you.
Throw away. He's taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw.
Oh, come on.
He's going to let it fly.
Caught it.
And
No, he didn't.
No, he dropped it.
They had to go for it with such little time
That's
remaining.
bullshit.
And it's looking like the Jags are going to win this football game.
He's definitely pass interfered on that one.
Ready? Blue ready. 42. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
I finally won.
One thing to win, it's
Yeah, you did.
win and put up the amount of
Holy
points that
shit.
they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
So yeah,
I mean, what a game
I'll
to
let
put
you.
up that number of points.
Let me
Continually
just
feel like
stop
they're
the
moving the
string
ball
so
and things are working
they
and
don't
clicking.
pick
They
up on
think
my
that they can
secret
bottle.
there, but
Your secret there.
you'll find this funny, or not really, but
180 yards.